We are recording right now. Looking at URI daily candle, daily chart actually, sorry about that. We closed above 126.25, which is actually our target this week. Red bar. And I thought we was gonna see some rejection there, but actually it didn't happen. As you can see over here, there's been a lot of action here, resistance to a lot of support. Here was some temporary support, then it broke down, now it became resistance, came back, acted as resistance again, then formed the support here, came as high as our purple upper fib, almost came right back down to it, double topped at the purple fib, which basically reported, and then gap down all the way to double bar. Now we're retesting our 126.25, which is our red bar. That's basically mid-range of the upper gray bar, which is here, and the lower gray bar, which is here. This is basically considered your buy signal and your sell signal, whether to go long or go short. I'm going to show you right now. So this level, oops, let me undo that. This level right here is your signal to go long or go short. Rejects, you short it back down to the double bar because that is basically your support or your demanding area. As I already went over with the 4 hour, and I showed you guys the candle combo on the 4 hour here. Looks like my thing is they're trying to fill the gap, and that would be awesome if they do. We have a vacuum also happening. So after 1, 2, 3 days, we bottomed out. I was talking to D in the room because we talk almost every single day. And I was telling him URI is going to be ready the next day. It bottomed out today at this double bar today, which was 117. This was Monday, 117.75, which was here. And then we had that candle combo yesterday. Got me, I didn't get too excited. I just wanted to make sure it confirmed. And what made it confirm was how it opened inside that candle here. Now we're basically doing something similar today, holding this 14 SMA. As long as this 14 SMA holds, we have room to 129.23, which is 30 SMA. And then next target is 131.51, which is going to close the gap. So price gets there. We're looking at $6 to $8 for our 122 calls. And we're looking at, well, currently closed at $3. So 3, 6, about $5 to $6 on our 124 calls, which we basically went in the money. So first off, we started Monday in the money. Tuesday, basically added. Wednesday sold. And then we, on the dip backwards, we basically got in, what you can see here. I actually bought in on the 30S, on the 14 SMA on the 4 hour. When the price came back down, tested it. I bought in there and I got the 124s. I was actually going to take the 123s too. But I wanted to get the 124s because I wanted that a bigger premium. Because you get more advantage with the premium. The closer, the more out you go. But if it's in the money, it's still, you get a better premium value as opposed to being deep in the money, which 122s are deep in the money now because they're 4 points in the money. $4.64 to be exact. So that's URI. That's the 4 hour. Next up, GWW. I actually have not sold. I mean, I'm still holding the 285s. I'm not selling them until possibly tomorrow. I have one contract. And the 297.50s, I only have 2 contracts. So nothing really to get excited about, but I mean, it adds up. Because ERs are always considered a lotto. The next lotto I want to bring up to you guys, I will tell you what's going to be Bkng. As you guys can see, I know you guys are like, oh, there's a gap to fill. Gaps don't fill right away. As you can see here on this chart with GWW, gap down here. It took a couple of days to fill that gap, which it filled around here. So that was about almost 29 days from the gap down. You have a gap here. I feel like they're going to extend it before they actually bring it back down. And what's going to bring it down is going to be probably some China news or something like that. But this is a channel that we have to respect and we have to watch. It's been pretty effective, top to bottom. Targeting 310 this week. The funny part is, we called this 2 weeks ago, actually 4 weeks ago. I've been on GWW since it bottomed out around 255. We've been long since then. And we've been trading weeklies, bi-weeklies. And we've been actually, and we had the 290s. Don't forget that. We had the 290s a week before earnings. I don't know if any of you sold or you held. Some of you messaged me today about you held it, which was awesome. And I'm actually going to look at them right now. I think we paid $3 for the 290s. They're worth $15. Well, $14 now. So that's about 400% right there. What a continuation going into tomorrow and Friday, 310. All I'm saying is around here, just pay attention and be careful. See what happens. Take some same day puts if it rejects on the Friday. But their strength is going to keep going higher. Because if they get us over this level here, give me 1 second. I want to give you guys an accurate level. So around 317 is possibly a top. But if they break above this and goes anywhere around 320, we have room to 331.64. So this one is why I love this play. I love how it moves. Today was beautiful, plus 25 points. That was the range for today, plus the gap up on top of that. Now we'll bring you guys to Bkng. The reason I'm focusing on these is because this is what we're currently in. And you guys need the guidance for going into the next day as we go live Sundays and Wednesdays, 30 minutes to an hour. Now, Bkng, I was telling you guys, the August 9th, 2,000 calls. Somebody's been buying at least 1 to 5 contracts a day. If you guys go look at those calls, they are not cheap calls. They are valued at $1,400 per contract minimum. So the low on those are actually $14 for basically one contract. Today they closed at 22. The past 5 days they've been trading 2 to 8 contracts a day. And from that range, it's about 16 to 21 the last 5 days. So it's almost at $500,000 in premium. And they've been doing this so smart. Because if they were buying 100 contracts, at that's 200K. That's going to go on somebody's radar. Buying, what, 10K worth here and there. But they're not doing it in sweeps. They're doing it one by one. And they're doing it very smart. So it's like, oh, I filled at 1850. I'm going to do another market order. No, not even a market order. I'm going to do a limit order at 1855. If I fill 1850 again, then I'm going to keep doing a limit order at 1850 and see if I can get that same price. So whoever's doing this, they're doing it very smart. And then if you look at the chart, yes, we know Bkng, they took hits past ERs. See the gap down here? Let me annotate that. This gap down here. And it took a while for it to fill that gap. Then it came all the way down here. And this is basically lining up here, somewhat of a double bottom. Now let's go back to over here. We got back above our double bar. We're trading similar to last ER. My thing is, I'm trying to trade this as a weekly for this week to build premium and to build a position so that Friday I want to go heavy. Just with the Bkng trades that I'm taking, one a day. I was actually gonna buy 2 contracts today at 450. I only bought 1 because I was gonna sell 2 URIs. URIs was kept running. I was like, there's no point in me selling. I'm riding free runners. So I'm like, I'm gonna let it happen. But look at this. This is the 4 hour. I don't want to look at the 4 hour. I want to show you guys the monthly and the weekly. The monthly is what stands out to me the most. And if you look at the monthly, you're gonna see why. Monthly has a candle combo, and don't forget that this week monthly candles close. There's the week that all monthly candles close. And look at this small range for Bkng. Red bars, which the red vertical lines are when it reports. So keep that in mind. So last ER, it faded from 1850 to, I think this was 1650, so 100 points. We have this small range from 1850 to 1908. It's been trading this month in between our double bar. I am uber bullish for this reason, is because it has not dipped below, and it's been trading basically closer to the upper double bar as opposed to the lower double bar here. So 14 is coming down below the 30 SMA, and the price basically bounced off the 14 SMA, and it's actually closing above the 30 SMA on the monthly. We're targeting 2094 red bar, similar to URI here. So that person who has the 200 calls for August 9th, they report, I think it's August, I'm gonna tell you guys now because I already have all that information. Earnings is August, I know it's the 7th. Okay, August 7th. Yep, so that's a Wednesday. They report Wednesday, I think it's after hours. They're gonna beat. They're taking a beating. And every time they take a beating, it's been in a range, a very controlled range, or a controlled channel. And this is your channel here. Oh, 1 second. Undo. All right. Here's our channel. What we want is Bkng trading above 1964. I'm going to set an alert right now. I'm not saying this is going to happen this week or next week. I'm going to call it big trigger as the alert. I'm going to do exclamation so that when I get the alert, it shows on my phone and it takes up a lot. So I confirm that. So over that 1964, it goes to 2094. If Bkng gets to that next month on ER, on a beat, it has room to 2,200. My target is 2,143. So the 2,050s are actually possibly cheaper. The 2,100s for ER are definitely cheaper, but the 2,000s, I like them because if they do pay out and they do touch 2,100, they are basically going to be worth from $21 to 100 and I think 22 or $132. So you're getting like 600%. Whoever got them at $14, they are making 10 bags, close to 10 bags. So it's basically turning $14 into $140. Now I'm going to show you even something more. Now let's remove our, let me clear this up. I want to move my 14 and 30 SMA. These are my babies. You guys know I love to trade the 14 and 30 SMA. Did I just freeze? Oh, okay. I thought I froze. All right. Here we go. Remove. And remove. And I'm going to remove this as well. Actually, I'm going to keep this. Now I'm going to add the 3 ladies, which is our Keltner channels. And it actually had to bring back the 14 and 30 SMA. So remember when I showed you guys on the 4-hour URI, it had a candle combo? A candle combo on a monthly chart is just as big as a candle combo is on a 4-hour. It's considered a continuation as well. For example, candle combo, continuation. This is somewhat of a candle combo here. This is actually also a candle combo here, but it's a small range candle combo. But what I like, and this is actually a bearish candle combo. Actually in reverse. As you can see, what followed after that. But the big candle combo is here, targeting 2094, and then targeting 2329 upper Kel. So we're gonna see 2300, not August, but possibly September. I'm not saying buy calls for that time. If you're gonna buy, I'd say by December or January, just to give you time. Any type of decay can happen. Next up, MCK. Oh, actually, let me finish this off first. Go back to the daily, because as you can see on Bkng, it has a bull flag. Now the trigger for Bkng, the high here on this candle is 1928.61. That's actually below the upper Kel, which is 1937.28. If we get 1937.28 or 1940, that would be actually beautiful. I'm actually going to put an alert for there as well. Upper Kel. I'm going to put sell. I have one contract. Why not? Sell contract. So 1928.97. And then I have another one for 1937 or 1936. Upper Kel. All right, perfect. They both are in. Nice bull flag forming. And you can even see it here. Bkng also had on the daily, it had a candle combo. It was a continuation. It was a funny looking one. And then the next day followed inside, and then it still moved up. This is what got my attention. This range. Moves out of this range, targeting 1950, possibly by Friday. That would be a big move. That would be nice. It has to get over 1928.97. If we can close over 1928.97 tomorrow, or even get over that before lunchtime Friday, it has a chance. I mean, we're already up almost 100% on those anyway. But I actually haven't did any calculations for that. Give me 1 second. Bkng 1226. I was gonna do a calculation on premiums for those 1932.50s. I took those because they had no OI, no open interest. So the open interest is now all of us. So if I was targeting, let me clear this. Reset, 1920, 19, 10, 6 points. Nope, 7 points. Let's make it from current price. And let's make it 8 points. No, not 80 points, 8. All right. No, still not right. Oh, it's 1919. Okay. 15 points. Okay, that's 1934. That's still good. Actually, let's make it 1937. Add 3 points to that. So 18 points. 18 points by Friday, which is 1937.25, which is also upper Kel. All right? So it's interesting. So 1932.50s by Friday are going to be worth $15.87. From our buy at $4, that's about 300. That's about 300%. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, MCK. So we have MCK daily, still bullish, held the middle Kel. See, so when your fibs don't work and your levels don't work, turn on your Keltner channels just to see where the price basically bounces off of, which that can be, use that as a support and your resistance areas as well too. If I get rid of my fibs right now on this chart, which I'm not actually going to, you can actually see on this chart, price reacted amazingly off of the middle Kel, and then it bounced up higher. They report next week, so the 145s to 147s for next week will be like another GWW with time. I'm actually gonna look at them right now for MCK. JNJ, we're gonna get over that too. I have to go over that one as well. But next week's, did they report next week? They're not that much expensive. Yeah, the 147s for next week are actually nice too. They're about 110. We're targeting 142 to 144 this week. I'm looking at 142 calls as a lotto. I was gonna buy them today for MCK. And then JNJ, we gotta talk about JNJ because we talked about this yesterday into the close and we watched it ramp up. And then today, you guys seen the games they played with it. And it's the last chart for the night. Look how tight that is. And when you add the Kels to it, look what happened. And if I wanted to add the 14 and 30 SMA, you even get an even better picture. You just don't want too many things, too many studies at the same time. 14, 30 SMA breaking out here. Get 130, 20, followed by at least 131.04. So this is the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hour. So the 14 SMA on the 4 hour is 130.57. Guys, to get above that, and then it basically does what it does. It basically starts to channel inside the 14 and 30 SMA, then it vacuums up to the 30 SMA. Not hitting no 135 this week, not next week either, unless we get some significant news. But it currently is still in the channel, as everybody knows that. Still an inside candle too. It needs to get above 130.06. Let's see what happens tomorrow.